Global Kingdom Ministries has been in the field of Sri Lanka for over 15 years. GKM has been partnering with Marketplace Harvest Ministries, led by Dr. Johan. He is GKM's assigned missionary to Sri Lanka. The main focus of this mission is discipleship training at grassroots level. Johan provides leadership to groups of men and women from the local churches, mainly from the remote parts of Sri Lanka, training them towards becoming evangelists and disciple makers. During the past 15 years, conferences and workshops have been held in many parts of the nation, providing training to hundreds of leaders and believers. Johan is also a featured guest teacher on Swevgar TV in the program called Dev Wadan, Word of God, on a weekly basis. This teaching reaches thousands of homes in Sri Lanka. Johan is also a visiting preacher to many churches in Sri Lanka. In addition to providing discipleship training, Marketplace Harvest Ministries has been instrumental in building churches in remote parts of the country, providing Bibles to new believers, providing shoes and school supplies to children, and providing natural disaster relief. After many years of helping new believers become strong disciples through regular training, considering the persecution of new believers and small churches in remote parts of the country, and based on a new vision from the Lord, the main focus has been shifted towards family churches among the new believer families in the villages around the country. What is a family church? A family church is not a building. It is the family coming together on a daily basis to worship Jesus. Prior to becoming Christians, most of the believers have been conducting their religious rituals at home on a daily basis. The acceptance of the new belief in Jesus causes a cultural vacuum in their lives due to Sunday-only church service. The family church, with its daily worship, fills that vacuum. Village Harvest Project was a vision given by the Lord towards birthing a family church in every family attending the local church. In areas where Christian churches are attacked on a regular basis, the family church provides the opportunity to a family to worship Jesus in their own home without being hindered by anti-Christian elements. In 2017, Marketplace Harvest Ministries embarked on a mission to train 12 chosen pastors and leaders in providing leadership to families of their congregation. Their mission was directed towards establishing family churches practicing daily worship. These leaders met once a month in the city of Kandy, and they were provided food, accommodations, and travel costs during their training. They were also provided with a small monthly allowance to support the expenses related to the village harvest activities. Training was provided to them on biblical foundations, spiritual leadership, and personal training of individual families. When questioned about the finances for the Village Harvest Project, this is how Pastor Johan responded.
We experience the miraculous provision of God on a monthly basis, as we did not have the funds in hand at the beginning of the project. We received funds from many believers, exact amount at the time of need. We did an end of the project financial statement, and we were amazed to find out that the project expenses for the 12-month period was 1 million rupees. That is about $10,000. Don't ask me how we got the money. It was the provision of God through many believers. I always believed that prosperity means to have what we need, in the amount we need, and at the time of need.
The 2017 training ended with a vision for 1,000 family churches in remote parts of Sri Lanka. At this time, it is estimated that about 250 family churches are in action. Now that the pioneering 12 leaders are in operation, the second phase of Village Harvest Project takes the training of new leadership even deeper into the grassroots level. Each leader is entrusted with the responsibility of selecting 12 workers locally to be trained as family church planters. Their responsibilities include teaching one family at a time to practice daily worship in a disciplined manner. The grassroots leaders will be provided with training once a month for a period of 3 months. Marketplace Harvest Ministries trusts in the provision of God to underwrite the costs of training, travel, food, and other related expenses. When asked about the immediate need of the workers in these remote parts of Sri Lanka, this is what Pastor Johan explained.
We are currently trying to meet the transportation needs of 3 workers in the poorest villages in Sri Lanka. Now, Pastor Callum is an evangelist from Mahawea who does all his work by foot, sometimes through wild elephant infested areas. Recently, he completed a prayer walk from Mahawea to Ampara, a 70-kilometer walk. We are seeking the Lord on getting him a motorcycle at the cost of 200,000 rupees. That is about $1,800. Pastor Ajit from Inginiagala has been without transport for over 1 year, as he was not in a position to repair his motorcycle. We hope to provide 35,000 rupees, that's about $300, to have his motorcycle repaired. Brother Sampath is the leader of the new group of family churches in Megahakula, officially the poorest village in Sri Lanka. We are pursuing towards getting him a tuk-tuk that will enable him to do the work of the Lord. It will also help him to make a living by hiring it.
Well, that is what we need to know about the Village Harvest Project. 1,000 family churches in Sri Lanka. These would be mere slogans if not for the dedication of Pastor Johan and his team in Sri Lanka. Also, you who are supporters of this ministry through prayer and giving. Imagine the picture of thousands of families gathered together and carrying out their daily worship to Jesus Christ all over Sri Lanka. Thank you for helping to paint that picture. God bless you.